Charishma. This is Boomer. For those of you new here, we are so excited because we moved to Oregon last week. We can't wait to show you our place. And on Instagram, we asked you all to submit some questions you had for us so we could answer on this live. And we picked 10 questions to go over. So excited to share more, talk more, and chat with all of you. I hope you're having a great Sunday. And Dan is behind the camera so he can read out the questions. We are ready to go. Are you ready, bud? Boomer's very sleepy. Okay.
All right, so let's kick off these questions that people submitted. So the first question is, how is Boomer liking the move?
Boomer loves the new place. We are in Oregon. We moved from Los Angeles to Bend, Oregon. It's a small little city in Central Oregon. We are in the middle of nature. Boomer has been going on lots of walks. He's seen a lot of deer, and actually a deer even came right outside our balcony, and Boomer had a few choice words to say. Yeah. But he's been liking it. We have a really nice place here, and I can't wait to show you Boomer's favorite spot soon, so stay tuned for that.
How did you and Boomer handle the stress of the move?
Boomer. He's out here. He needs a treat. Okay, come on.
Let's give this guy a treat.
There we go. So how did we handle the stress of the move? I think initially we didn't even know we wanted to move and leave LA at the start of this year. But once we decided we wanted to move, we were like ready, full steam ahead. We found a spot we really liked. We were pretty casual about looking because we were in a good spot, so we didn't have the stress of like wanting to leave as soon as possible. But once we found a spot, we were just super excited. We started packing. I think one thing that really helped with the stress was we really spaced out the packing over several days. So we would do a little bit every single day. We didn't move any of our furniture. Like all of this here is just what it came with. So we came to a furnished place, and that really helped with the stress levels as well. And what else? I think a lot of like self-care before move, because it's such a big life change. Anytime you do a big life change, I recommend always giving yourself some grace and some extra time, some extra love. I went for a massage. Boomer had a spa day. So I think we just relaxed a little bit before such a big move.
And just a reminder for everyone who's asking, we moved to Bend, Oregon. That's in Central Oregon in the Northwest.
Yeah.
How has Boomer handled the stress of the move?
Boomer has actually been really good with the move. Boomer has traveled a lot, so he's very used to like new environments. So I am actually very curious. I don't know if Boomer thinks we're just on vacation here or we're actually moving. So we'll see.
Why?
So far he's been good.
Why Oregon?
Why Oregon? So we actually didn't know where we wanted to move when we decided we wanted to leave LA. We looked at a lot of places. I think one of the conditions for us, a big condition, was the weather. We didn't want to be a place where it's too hot for the sky, so we couldn't move even inland in California. But we also didn't want it to be like super, super cold and dark for us. So that limited the number of options we had. And then we actually drove by Bend last summer when we did a road trip, and we really loved how small and beautiful the city is. So we came here for a week in February, and we loved it. And so we were like, okay, I think this is the place for us because it's close to nature, it's small enough, but it's not super small. Like you have nice grocery stores, you have a lot of beautiful coffee shops, good food, lots of things to do. So we wanted to be in a place where there was enough community but also nature. So that's why we chose Bend and Oregon. Ooh, I have a Boomer hair in my lip gloss as expected.
What's Boomer's favorite spot?
Ooh, okay, we're gonna show you all Boomer's favorite spot in this house. Boomer, let's go. You can show us what? He just walked into the door. That's Boomer's favorite. Boomy. We can do a pano view. This is the view from our balcony. We love it so much. It's so green. You can hear some chickens. Can you hear the chickens? We actually had some deer come like right over here the other day. Do you like the chickens?
And for everyone who's asking, Boomer is a samoyed. That's his breed. He's 6 years old, and we are in Bend, Oregon. It's about 3 hours from Portland.
Okay, we're gonna go back in and do the rest of the questions that were submitted. Boomer, come! Yeah!
Very good.
Am I good here?
You're good. All right. Do you plan to stay in Oregon full time?
So we actually got this place that's furnished only for a year. We want to test it out. We want to see if we like living in an environment like this. Dan and I both have, and Boomer, we've all lived in big cities all of our life. So this is a big adjustment. So we wanted to give ourselves enough time to make sure we like it, but also not be committed permanently. So we have this spot for a year. We'll see if we like it, but so far we're already leaning towards wanting to stay here, but wait till winter, I guess.
Has our stuff come yet?
Oh my gosh! Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we moved all our things. We drove up here in 2 cars. So we put all our stuff in the cars, but the rest of our things are coming in with movers. So a lot of our big stuff, they were supposed to deliver in 3 to 10 days. It's been over 10 days now, and we just got word yesterday that it's going to be another week. So, I mean, that's why Boomer looks so scraggly. We can't even brush him out.
At least another week too. We don't really know when these movers are gonna come with all our personal stuff, so we're just living out of like a few suitcases.
Yeah, like I don't have my contact lenses. I have like 3 pairs of clothes that I've been wearing. It's just, we didn't think about it because we assumed we'd have all our stuff in a week. And now we have to like really hope, please hope for us that it comes next week.
Let us know in the comments if you've had any other like terrible moving stories where your stuff just never came or didn't come for many weeks.
Oh my gosh, don't say never came.
Never, but maybe just longer than you expected. So another question we have is, how did you know that Boomer was the one?
Oh, so we didn't really get to pick Boomer. I always say that he picked us. So when we were looking for a dog and we were looking for a samoyed and we were ready to get one, we reached out to the breeder that we liked, and they sent us pictures of 2 dogs they currently had. One was this guy, Boomy. He was 10 weeks old at the time, and then there was another one that was like a 6-month-old. We wanted a puppy because we wanted to be involved in the training and getting to know the dog from a young age. So we didn't really have an option. He was kind of the one that was left behind, sadly, from that litter, and we ended up with him, and I think it was fate, because he's perfect.
Have you ever seen a psychic?
Ooh, Boomer has seen a psychic. In fact, for one of our dates, so Dan and I like to do like unique date ideas. So for one of our dates, Dan surprised me with a pet psychic, a very highly rated one. And just to preface this, both Dan and I are not really into the psychic world, but we thought it would just be something fun to do. So we got on the call with this person, and she asked us, I don't think she asked us anything about Boomer at all, but she started giving us information about him, like things that he likes to do, and it was very interesting because I think the few things that really stood out to me were, one, she said Boomer does not want a sibling. He's got this only child syndrome, which is 100% true because Boomer, look at him. He does not want anyone else sharing this space. And the second thing she told us, which was so unique, was that she saw a vision of him eating watermelon, which is so so random, but it's also Boomer's favorite fruit. So I was like, that's kind of crazy that he has images of himself eating watermelon because that's how he enjoys life. So it was such a fun experience. Definitely recommend it. I don't know how much I believe in it, but it was fun regardless.
How did you get over your fear of dogs?
Ooh. So yeah, actually I grew up in India, and when I was younger, I saw a dog attack my mom, and that obviously traumatized me. And since then, I've been terrified of dogs. Oh, look at this guy now. But so as I grew up, I would be the person who would always like run, hide behind someone if there was a dog around, or like sometimes I would ask people to hold their dog if I went to visit their place. I was just so scared. And then I don't know what happened, but I think it felt like I wanted a dog in my house, and I wanted to care for a dog. And then once we got Boomer as a puppy, because he's a puppy, I wasn't so scared of him. And then he grew up, and I sort of like over raising him, got over the fear of dogs slightly because we started to meet other dogs, we started to have dogs over, so it just sort of helped. I will say I'm still scared of some, like I'm still not 100% with dogs, but I'm getting there, and this guy's helped a lot with that.
And finally, what do you do for work?
Ooh, so I am a full-time content creator. I started off Boomer's Instagram page in 2018 when we got Boomer, and then TikTok, and then YouTube. And over time, it's just been something that has been so much fun to do, and it's something that I really worked hard towards being able to do full time. And starting August of 2022, I quit my corporate job and I'm now doing content creation full time. And it just means I am a stay-at-home dog mom, basically. But it's just, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. I'm happy to share more about this if any of you are interested. But it's been a learning experience. It's been something that has pushed me to grow personally as well. So I'm just so grateful to be able to do this. I think that's all the questions we have.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh. Any other questions that we are getting from the live that we can answer?
Does he like to watch TV?
Boomer does not like to watch TV. He is, I know some dogs can figure out what's happening behind screens, but when Boomer sees screens, his eyes just completely glaze over. So unless there's like a dog barking or something, he doesn't really look at screens. He's more of an IRL guy.
And yeah, just a reminder everyone, Boomer's a samoyed and he is 6 years old.
And he's very squirmy.
I guess he's done, and that's all the questions.